What's up, one and all, to another episode of my show that I've been doing, my blog thing I've been doing throughout my past couple years. It's been about summer since I've done my last video. I don't think I posted it yet. The last one I just uploaded, if you'll check back into my videos, was the post TCTC thing that we did about January 12th, 13th. That was that Sunday night I got back from TCTC. And what's cool about that, TCTC coming up, just a little announcement. We will have Citizens Way, or Citizens and Saints. I'll look it up later. They're one band. We got Holland, who sang that True song, if you heard it, Alone. We got Carrollton. They're coming back since 2014 when they came last time. They did great. They're gonna rock the show again. We have one more person. I think we have Eric Everson, who's to be speaking. You can look him up on his channel. He has a YouTube channel. He's got a couple videos of him speaking at these different events. One more band that's been there. What other band? It's worth looking up. While I'm looking it up, we just started school again. We're getting back into it. We're about a month into it. We started August 21st, 22nd, somewhere along those lines. Class is good. I'm doing some systematic theology stuff, Christian leadership, all the essential things you need in the typical youth ministry major, of course. Because who doesn't want Christian leadership? So we got the bands here. 4 bands. Are you ready? Just kidding, because it is in my iPad pictures. And guess what? I'm using my iPad right now to talk to you right now. So I'm gonna have to Google it. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna TCTC info. Hang on just a minute. It's loading. Look at that, it's loading. Boom. TCTC. Check it out. If you look to their homepage, you're gonna find the TCTC 2016 highlight thing. I can post a link in the info section after this is done. And then you go to on stage. We have Eric Everson, he's a speaker. The Skate Guys, that's who's coming back. They last came back from TCTC when? Not a couple years ago. It's been since 2010. And that was one of the first times that our churches started going to this little TCTC event thing. I can't go because during high school we'd have basketball, we'd have games that Friday. Excuse me, I was about to burp. Carrollton, Holland, and Citizens and Saints all riding. So we got that lineup. They're gonna do great, awesome stuff. I'm ready to see what God has planned for these youth. Hopefully we'll have over 5,000 people to come again. The volunteers, we had 200 volunteers. Registration, 5,028 people registered for this. Offering, wow, $22,846.67. 43,000 pieces of clothes packed for the missions that they had for that TCTC weekends. The weight of that, if you take a guess of how much weight this carried, not just physical weight, but just think about this weight in terms of how many people they've gotten to help. 21,680 pounds. That's what, 20 tons? If there's 1,000 tons and 1,000 tons in a foot, what? 1,000 pounds in a ton, 20 tons. Imagine that many trucks being filled with this stuff. The theme is Reflect. That weekend is one of the weekends before my school starts back into their classes. January 6th through 8th. Mark your calendars in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It is worth the drive. If your church doesn't do it, or you're not sure what's going on, you can either contact me, you can ask your youth leader about what this is. If they don't know, they'll look it up. They'll see if this is the right thing for the youth group, because it definitely impacts a lot of people. Not only does it impact you, you get to experience Gatlinburg for what it is. If you've never been to Tennessee, you get to experience Tennessee. It's just a huge event in one small weekend, Friday through Sunday. You'll leave Sunday afternoon. Unless you have sports that afternoon, you have to leave early like me. Or that Friday, you can always find a ride, leave later. You can leave Saturday morning, wherever your heart desires. I just have to say, you cannot miss it. You absolutely don't want to miss this. So, boom, done that. TCTC done. As you can see, I'm way excited for this. Ready to see what God has planned. See what the lives are going to be affected by this for the people who are going to give their lives to Christ. So, boom, I'm done with that. We have basketball for me that's coming up. Just a little update. So, I think last year I went to the church lock-in, sprained my ankle. It was bad. And the year before that, I think I've had some muscle thing, but that was when I redshirted and my quadricep sprained some quadricep muscle. This year, beginning of September, I think, playing basketball, just regular pickup, jump for a pass, landed really hard on my right leg, and unfortunately I hyperextended it. I could barely walk for many days, and it was really sore and stiff whenever I stood too long. So yeah, I had to go through that, and then I had to work my way back into the basketball groove. I'm still doing it. Luckily this week I was able to get back on my jumping program again, and the running and agility and defense that I'm working on to become better. I'm going to tell you right now, you've heard YouTube first, that I am working as hard as I can to be where I want to be, because nothing's impossible. You could have an injury, you can bounce right back and be successful again, and that's what I'm doing. I'll prove everyone wrong. Anyone at the school or anyone else that just thinks I suck at basketball, sometimes I do, and you just gotta overcome the adversity and work through that. So for all those people out there playing sports and you're injured right now, or you have past injuries, or this can even apply to you for preventing future injuries, and applying this to when you do, is although you have an injury, I believe that there's a plan for that. There's a certain reason why that happens, because during that time I couldn't run, so the only thing I could do is shoot a lot of shots. I think I've shot, there's a couple days where I got to shoot over 1,000 shots. And I'll say this, my shot got better, and I believe that when you get to shoot 1,000 shots either every day or whenever you can, that it definitely affects your shot. It's after just one session of 1,000 shots. There's once I've made 500 in a row from about a couple feet away, which some people say, oh, that's easy, but 500, it was weird. I'll shoot the first 100. I missed a few every now and then I read this article about this guy who apparently he's made dozens of shots in a row. He's made over 100 shots, mid-range maybe. 126 threes is he made in a row, something like that. If I can find the article, I'll link it to my bio. But I read that. After that, made 500 in a row. Made that, and I just stopped right there. I was like, boom, I'm done. 500 in a row. I'll go the next day. Shots been so much better after that. I was able to focus on other things. It made me be grateful again about being able to walk, because some people can't walk, which I express my sorrows to all of you who either handicapped or they're severely injured to where they can't walk for months, because I only went like 2 weeks without, I was able to walk, but I could barely walk. It sucked, but it's adversity, man. You gotta work through it. It's part of life. It'll be part of sports you learn through about middle school, high school, and college, and it's that stuff that you learn then that you'll be able to apply to your life in the future. So I've hit 10 minutes. I want to keep it as short as possible. So I'll stop right there. I'll try to give this daily stuff. I'll try to send to all you people out there so I can build this fan base of subscribers and everyone else watching this, so that in the end goal I can start just growing this opportunity for me to send a message to everyone and speak to those that need to be spoken to, whoever God calls me to talk to. Right now it's through YouTube and anyone who clicks on this. So please share this with a friend, not just this video but my YouTube channel and who I am as a person. I'm coming out with some business cards eventually that I'll definitely print out from Vistaprint. I'll bring it here. I'll have some in my pocket all the time. Whenever that does come, I'll let y'all know. I can send a picture of it so you can send a link to someone else who needs to hear this for any conferences, events, church events, anything like that. FCA stuff, that anyone who's looking for someone to speak and like, oh, who can speak? I don't know. We don't know when they're all busy. You'd be like, hey, there's this man called Brent Toro that will love to speak to y'all for no price at all. Just you don't have to pay. It's just me just helping out someone, impacting someone's life at no cost. Just I'll come in, I drive there, get the job done, meet people, see what they need, and then build relationships. That's what I'm here for. So I'm just gonna say God bless y'all. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day, and I'll come up with something good for that. So until then, keep it real. We up in here is shorter. That's where I'm at right now. We up in this. This is my third year of college, so let's go. Anyone in high school, college, wherever you're at, keep working in your jobs, classes, homework, all that. Put 100% into it every day. Get better. And always, never lie, because it's bad. It's in 10 Commandments, so. Yeah. What would Jesus do? Just, there. Get the bracelet.